Just moments ago, the White House addressed a new initiative to stop attacks that have been plaguing U.S. ships in the Red Sea. I want to bring in NBC's Monica Elba from the White House. What more can you tell us, Monica?
Well, this is something, Chris, that the White House, the Biden administration has been, of course, following very closely. And these are these attacks that we have seen on some commercial vessels in the Red Sea by these Houthis, who are Yemen-backed and based militants who are really funded, the White House says, by Iran. And of course, this is all relevant because essentially this is as the U.S. is still trying to figure out whether Iran continues to support those that are trying to perhaps expand the conflict in the Israel and Hamas war to a wider region. And there have been many fears over all of that. And essentially just now we heard from White House spokesman John Kirby, who is saying that even if the Houthis are the ones pulling the triggers, it's Iran giving them the guns. And in this uptick of attacks on commercial vessels in particular, you've seen some big commercial giants like BP, for instance, saying that they're now not going to be moving through there because of this risk. So the U.S. is talking about a new maritime alliance with other countries that will do surveillance there and in the region to try to intercept any of these perhaps drones and other kinds of attacks before they get to the commercial vessels. But this is something the White House is raising the alarm about, continuing to say it's something that really needs to be halted. And here's a little more of what we heard from John Kirby just moments ago.
Bottom line is, these attacks have to stop. They need to stop. They're unacceptable. The United States, our allies and our partners, will do what we have to do to counter these threats and to protect these ships.
And it comes as there are some questions about whether the Houthis should be designated as a terrorist organization. That's something that the White House says is currently under review. There's no timeline for when there may be a decision there, and nothing has been finalized. But that's something that they continue to look at that is of concern, something that Secretary Austin, as he has been traveling in the region, has raised with his counterparts as well as something to watch, again, to ensure that this doesn't become something where tensions are so inflamed that this leads to something far larger in the region, which is what the Houthis and what Iran, it looks like, want to see happen. And the U.S. is doing everything it can to prevent that from happening. Chris.
Monica Elba, thank you.